It's another week, another episode. It's time to get that money. You already know what time it is, man. It's TFTC podcast time. And you know we got the Riz. So make sure that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell, because we got everything for sale. We got the Lotto panties for sale. We got Beyoncé tickets for sale. And guess what? We just sold Kyrie Irving for the top dollar. Shout out to all the Mavs.
We sold Kyrie Irving.
I mean, you know, the Nets served Kyrie Irving.
No, Dallas got Kyrie Irving. They made the trade. They made it happen. We're going to the finals.
What?
We're making decisions, baby.
It's still Lakers. You know, Lakers still going all the way.
You know what? Cry, LeBron. Cry your pretty little eyes out.
I seen the script. I saw the script.
Not Luka. LeBron said on Twitter, "It must be me, man. It just must be me."
Man, but you know what? It must be me. What you summoning over here?
I'm summoning another All-Star. Can we get another All-Star on the Dallas Mavericks?
What? Hey, well, hold on, time out. So if he's an All-Star team for the Eagles,
so Dallas is gonna have two All-Stars. Hey, two All-Stars on Dallas. Okay.
My goal was too hype this episode.
It's episode 91.
It's time to get litty McSplitty, man. You already
get litty
know
in the city, like you. Never mind. I can't even rhyme.
Oh, you getting too hype right now.
YouTube don't allow that language. I gotta turn off these drill beats.
You get too hype on the drill. You know too much Mountain Dew.
And comment below. Do you like that we do a different beat every song, or should we just get the same beat? Because some podcasts do that. They have the same song every podcast.
Yeah, I know. Because my co-host,
but it's like their sound.
My co-host tries to put the pressure on me last minute. I'd be like, co-host, you do the intro.
We gotta have the ear to the streets.
It's all right. You know,
I don't be trying to yell. I was like, well, you have the energy. Let me have you yell at them to get their attention real quick.
I mean, I understand. I'm the Tupac of this generation.
No one said that ever.
They said it every time they text me. That's my name.
But you know what they did say?
What?
They said it's time to stop the madness.
What?
It's time for World War III. But a suspected Chinese intelligence gathering balloon in Montana. China says it's a weather forecasting airship that blew off course, and we say BS.
I know it. They want my secret recipe to my noodles. I told you I got the best ramen noodle recipe ever. Nobody make better ramen noodles than me.
They didn't hear about your noodles. You know what they heard about?
Your Gucci bag?
Your Gucci bag.
I can't stand you. Oh, my God. I can't wait to talk about that topic.
The streets know about your Gucci bag, but we'll get to that later. We got a video here. Do you want to play it first?
Let's see.
Yeah, we jump into it quick now. Do y'all like the new format? Comment below, do you like the new format?
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Thursday night. And we begin tonight with the breaking headline late today. The Pentagon briefing reporters just before we came on the air, saying they are now tracking a suspected Chinese spy balloon hovering over the northern U.S. It was spotted over Montana and other northern states. Montana, of course, home to several sensitive nuclear sites. Now,
oh my God! I was like, "What's in Montana nukes?"
Balloon is the size of 3 buses with a technology bay suspended below. And for a time in Montana, air traffic control imposing a ground stop at the Billings airport in the last 24 hours. And look at this tonight, the contrails from F-22 seen in the sky as they circled an area where the balloon was spotted southwest of the city. Tonight, a senior defense official saying President Biden was briefed, that he asked for military options. So this evening, what next? And is there any possible threat here? ABC's Terry Moran leading us off from the White House tonight.
Tonight, a senior defense official says authorities are tracking a giant Chinese spy balloon that has been hovering over the...
What? Of course it's a big threat. China's been trying to take over us forever. They got a TikTok. They got our YouTube. They got us by the corners.
They got your manhood.
Whoa.
I remember when you were a prisoner of war. But we need to get over that and talk about what's going on. Do you think they're coming after us? Is it World War III? Why do you think they're trying to spy on us?
I mean, you know, like I said before, man, they seen the kid, man. They see I be fresh, I be dapper, man. You know, I be swagged out with the drip. They were trying to trying to get the swag.
I think they would return that swag.
You a hater. You a hater.
It's like when you get those Christmas gifts of clothes and you're like, you don't know my style at all.
And I still wear it. But I don't know what they really want from us. But they always, like, don't we owe them money anyway? So why you want to spy on somebody else? It's because we're not paying them.
We're not probably paying our debts.
They trying to see what we're spending our money on. They've we know what you're spending your money on.
They're gonna send a new Terminator after us.
The one that turns to water.
They're gonna send a new Gundam. I synced it.
But I mean, this balloon wasn't really up for that many days. They said it was up for like 2-3 days before anybody really took any real action towards it.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. We got more on this. Let's go ahead and move along. But there was an update here. Biden plans to shoot down the Chinese spy balloon. Not only did he plan, but he did it. And we got some footage of some Americans cheering on as we blow that balloon out of the sky. And what do you think? Do you think that Trump would have shot it down quicker?
Of course, Trump would have shot it down first day. He wouldn't even told us. He would have been like, it's gone. China came over. I whacked him like a fly. It was a small fly, and I had a big net, a really, really big net.
No, so we hit him with a missile. It was the biggest, most precise missile that ever was.
Of course, Donald Trump for 2020, in the voice of Little Pump.
Let's see. We don't need to be off screen here because we can see.
Oh, holy shit!
He hit it.
Fuck him up! Look at it! Look at it fall! Fuck you, China! Look at it
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
Dog, we only 6 minutes in, kid. You can't be dropping the F-bomb.
Come on.
YouTube, that
See,
wasn't us.
This is why we had the long intro before, so we didn't get into the language right away. So, freak you, China. Get out of my country.
Yep. Yeah. Down. Yep. You missed it. Sorry.
America.
Oh, forgive me. America. The guy screaming, "Yo, outside."
Oh my God, it's horrible. I mean, hopefully they don't. I mean, I heard China's upset about this. They may be sending another balloon. Who knows? But
no, they said they not that they would send another balloon. I said that they might retaliate.
wow. I mean, honestly, do you really think if we went against China, would we win?
I don't know.
I mean, we got NATO behind us, and all the money we send to Ukraine, we better win.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it's a huge country. I think they got a lot more people than us.
Oh gosh, nobody cares.
They would just overrun us like ants.
I seen Rush Hour 3. Chris Tucker was the star of that movie. That's how it's gonna go down.
That's who's gonna save us.
Chris Tucker.
Put Chris Tucker at the front of the lines. He'll talk to him. He understands their language. He's like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Disrespectful.
I love the Rush Hour movies. Joking aside, I did love those movies. I have them all on Blu-ray.
Isn't the presidential election coming up real soon?
I mean, soonish. What is it, like 2 years?
And I still don't even know who's running besides Trump and Biden.
Oh, the one Florida dude.
Bernie Sanders?
DeSantis. Right?
Oh.
DeSantis.
Oh, the one, the dude that was a girl that...
I forget about politics. The only reason we talk about politics is this show. Besides that, we don't care.
You talk about that girl, that congressman that was really, that turned to a girl?
No.
You sure?
I'm not talking about that one, but there was someone else from Florida that was going to run.
Oh, yeah. I think it was...
the one dude that dressed all preppy.
Didn't he get... I thought he got in trouble for being with hookers.
God dang. No, that was Biden's son. Remember? Oh, you remember we had the illegitimate child, and then Mike said it couldn't have the name.
I thought The Rock was running for president.
I vote for The Rock. I don't know. Was The Rock born here? Is he a natural born citizen?
He's a Samoan. It counts.
No, it actually depends. Because then you can't run.
I voted for Harambe last time. Was he an American?
Okay. This is why our country's falling apart. Speaking of falling apart, Twisted Tea keeps me going, keeps me fresh. Official sponsor, non-sponsor.
Shout him out. But speaking of shouting out, it's time. I told you in the beginning of the intro. You need to
save your pennies.
I told you.
Save your bottom dollars.
My co-host.
Save your nickels.
Is bringing out the bag. My co-host said the next 5 subscribers we get, he's gonna get entered in a chance to win the tickets to this next topic here.
No, not only no, but no. We ain't paying for that. That'd be like the whole show's budget for the year. What are you talking about?
I mean, what we talking about? We talking about them Beyoncé tickets, man. My co-host is using his white authority to summon the tickets. We got 4 tickets, 2 for us, of course, and then 2 for the next 5 subscribers.
No, we're not doing that at all. Though you see, the only people that are going to the Beyonce things are sugar babies. So you know what? You actually do have a chance.
I'm not sure.
If you get, your sugar mama to take you, I know she likes to keep you spoiled and keep you dapper.
You know, Daddy likes to get spoiled in that.
She got you the graffiti jacket.
Mama does keep me fly.
Yeah, it seems like you and Pat Bev have the same stylist.
I hate it. Nah, but honestly, we looked up the ticket prices for the Beyonce, and just to sit in the nosebleeds, you paying like $700-800.
Bam.
And I mean, if you already know what the nosebleed section is, that's way up there at the top. Whoa. Calm down, Slime. You trying to get indicted?
Excuse me.
You're that Kim Kardashian.
Hey.
White girl.
Oh, I'll be on Kim Kardashian.
My co-host
like a spider monkey.
My co-host is a dog. But do you think, if your girl asked you for some Beyonce tickets, would you?
Well, one, I wouldn't get with a girl that was a Beyonce fan. So we team Rihanna over here. So shout out Stephen A.
Oh, Lord. So,
no. Stephen A said Beyonce was better.
Course,
I hate you, Stephen A. I hate you. Deceptions.
Nah, but okay, so like I said, nosebleed sections is $700. If you want to see up close to see Beyonce up close, that's like 9 bands.
Would you drink her bathwater?
Oh, I drink that bathwater. All right, Jay-Z.
Like a pokey little puppy.
If Jay-Z wasn't my man, I'd be all over Beyonce.
You love Joe Camel?
Joe Camel.
Jay-Z.
That's my great. That's the GOAT. He the GOAT. Everybody know Jay-Z the GOAT. But I mean, You see what's going on. You know, white women out here going to their sugar daddy trying to get Beyonce tickets. You see real estate agents out here saying that if you need to get them Beyonce tickets, you need to sell your house. Hit me up. I'll sell your house.
We got this. We know what's more disturbing than Beyonce's ticket prices.
What?
You ready to talk about it?
Beyonce's bodyguard?
The bodyguard.
Oh, my God.
So an alleged former bodyguard of Beyonce and Jay-Z is spilling the beans. Claims she's on drugs and more.
Are you surprised? Are you really surprised that Beyonce been in the game since... They're Paris Hilton? Oh, you must know. You be with her? Allegedly?
Alleged.
Oh, Lord.
No, but yeah, and... I don't know. It's like alleged that Jay-Z, he basically keeps Beyonce in a state of euphoria.
I mean, don't take our word for it.
There's no love there. See, what's done in the dark will definitely come in the light. Keep your threats up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I'm gonna say it. So don't make idle threats to me. Cause say I ain't Biggie.
Ain't Diddy?
Say I ain't Beanie Siegels. I ain't Freeway. How you wrote all them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said I don't know them. Say you don't know me. I dare you. I dare you. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, the
whole thing. He know it all. Imagine that,
You didn't get a clip of the juicy part, man? What are you talking about?
Listen here, I would never disrespect my queen like that. I barely even believe this man. But this
He's a phony.
This is what happens when you get hired help and then you stop paying them. They turn their back on you, which is crazy. Like,
almost happened to me, my co-host. Then I had to judo chop him into submission.
Horrible. But I mean, with this whole situation, you already know about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Everybody's already claiming that they're Illuminati. They swear up and down that they're Illuminati.
I see it.
The Rock Nation runs everything. Turns out that this bodyguard is just trying to expose the things that most people know. That Beyonce does a little, And Jay-Z keeps her all pent up, all drugged up like a little drug mule, so she can be in a state of euphoria. So she doesn't really know.
Allegedly, this bodyguard was also saying that Jay-Z likes suppositories, and because it hits the bloodstream quicker. And I'm like, man, this dude's a freak.
Whoa. And then also he says that Diddy and Jay-Z both wanted Biggie knocked out, turned his TV off, so they both worked on it together.
Nobody's scared of Diddy.
I mean, he said he worked with Diddy. Him and Jay-Z and Diddy did it together. I mean, Jay-Z and Diddy did it together.
Sounds like typical Jay-Z working with Diddy. Sell out.
But I don't know. I mean, it's a story of...
As you can tell, I'm not a fan of Jay-Z.
As the story keeps... Yeah, that's my co-host doesn't like him. As the story keeps going, I mean, people find out that he really was a bodyguard for Beyonce and Jay-Z, so he does have some valid truth. So
was he there when Solange uppercutted Jay-Z in the elevator? Yes. Was he there for that?
In the words of my dog Sharp. Yes. Damn. But I mean, hey, this is what happens. Like, I guess when we get rich and famous, if we get in bodyguards, we got to get your dad.
He's old.
He's not such us. He knows karate.
No, I'm getting someone young. He's too old, man. He can sit in a recliner. If I'm gonna get a bodyguard, I'm getting someone that's NBA height. My dad is short. I'm getting someone like 6'5" and above. I would hire my old friend OJ.
Oh, so
he's like 6'7".
Not baby Jesus?
Do you hear what I'm saying? 6'5", 6'7". That man is lucky if he is 5'7". Little 6 pound 7 ounce baby Jesus, we pray for you.
But speaking of pray, man, I pray for my state. This next topic here.
Oh yeah, I can see this being your reality, JK. There's no wood to knock on. It might happen to you. You just might have to take this. But
first off, my co-host has been trying to knock me out for the longest. He put angel wings on one of my pictures and posted
for your birthday,
which was
I put him in clouds and I put angel wings on his back. People were like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "It's just his birthday."
My co-host is disrespectful.
So that's what you got to do.
But speaking of disrespect, looks like Miami police unveiled their new Black History vehicle. So imagine,
because guess what, guys? We forgot to say at the beginning of the episode, Happy Black History Month. It's our first episode in February.
How did I let you beat me to saying that?
Because you already lost your card. Because I took it when I took your ankles on the basketball court.
You've never beat me in basketball.
Okay, but police, I'm letting it go because of the month. But police unveiled their new Black History vehicle, and it is, you know what made it Black History?
What?
Rasta colors.
Let's see. Rasta colors is in Black History?
Yes, it is.
Black History Month, Miami police unveiling a brand new Black History police car. As the mayor
everyone likes Bob Marley.
What the heck?
Remember and honor history.
Oh yeah, Black History colors.
Doing this beautiful collaboration to commemorate Black History.
There's a bunch of fists and Rasta colors.
History of African Americans in our police department and in our city.
Imagine getting pulled over and picked up by a Black Lives Matter police vehicle.
No,
it doesn't even make any sense.
No. I gotta correct you real quick. You keep on saying Black Lives Matter. It's Black History Month police car instead of Black. Could you imagine if there was Black Lives Matter's car? Like that would be like trolling them.
He said I don't trust them and I don't trust the cops. But listen here, like every year, it's always something crazy and disrespectful that they do to us Black people to just throw pie in the face,
salt on the wound.
Exactly. Like, we had tons of letters. We just had to turn down New York with a Black History Month breakfast with chicken waffles and watermelon. And then I remember the time before that, we had the other job giving out watermelon salad. Now we got this. And of course, they found
Let's try and be healthy.
And of course, you got 4 or 5 Black cops out here just over there smiling and hugging it up in front of the Black Lives Matter police truck.
You know it ain't your day if you get real. You keep on saying the Black Lives Matter police truck.
Golly.
The Black History Month police car. Could you imagine if you're like This ain't my month.
This ain't my month. This is horrible. I mean, and what's next? I mean, like, you know, everybody believes in equality.
Everyone should get a get out of jail free card.
That's racist.
Is that more racist than the car?
That's almost more racist than the joke you told me on the phone.
I don't know.
About the Wakanda forever. You just mace me?
No, it was Men in Black. I just wiped your memory.
Oh, Lord. Speaking of wiping memories, looks like I'm trying to wipe my memory off this.
I celebrated. No, no. We celebrate Black History Month on this channel. What are you talking about?
Just because you got a black co-host.
We celebrate
Strawberry margaritas.
Wait, it was. But if you were, let's say, if you were Indonesian, we would celebrate Indonesian Month.
Hey, I'm a white African, so we'll see how it goes.
Now that's racist. Because they ain't gonna agree with that.
Steve Nash is my uncle.
He's Canadian.
Moving on. So,
speaking of,
he's Canadian for real?
Yes.
I thought he was African.
No, that's Steve Kerr.
Oh Lord. Oh man, that's sad. I mean, almost out of this next year topic, man. Looks like my girl Lotto says she got the bag, and she ain't gotta spend it because she got a man that helps and provides, pays all her bills. It might be Gavin.
I might.
He be tricking.
It ain't tricking if you got it. But Lotto says she doesn't pay any bills and gets whatever she wants from her man, and she just stacks her own money, which is crazy because she make that money.
21 Savage, you my role model.
Yeah, we got apparently there was some alleged that she got some tattoo behind her ear, and it was 21 Savage's government name.
Yeah, and I don't understand because some people were saying that 21 Savage isn't from America, so
he's a British.
And they said he got his green card because he's married. Supposedly he married his baby mama,
but he has across the pond.
But he has his girlfriend Lotto. So I mean, does it make sense? Like, so you got two girls?
Nah,
is he poly?
He's getting thrown back. They're like, this is a fake marriage. You just did this for your card.
And then, she doesn't really say it out loud. And she doesn't say it to tell everybody about her and 21 Savage. She always like those little hints. And then you see like Little Harold, the person that's on 21 Savage's record label. He'll throw hints about it too. So I guess they're using this for publicity until we catch him and they really come out. But I mean, let's see what she got to say.
If it's yours, go crazy. If he, you know what I'm saying? I got the vet, I got the lamb, I got the Birkins. You know what I'm saying? I got the heart.
Okay.
I don't pay no bills. You know what I'm saying? If he coming like that, then yeah.
Wait a minute, you Big Lotto, you don't pay no bills.
I don't pay no bills.
So you just stacking all that you?
Yeah.
Come on, man, 24 and come on, stop playing.
You know what I'm saying? If he coming right, and he coming right,
okay,
then you can. Then
I ain't mad about that.
Ooh, see, so that means once again it proves
when you're coming right, you get.
Hey, that's what you got to come right. But hey, I mean, this is why I never understood why, like when that little news that came out that women are leading the home ownership world, like they buy more homes than men, and I'm like, of course,
facts.
Because you've got to most likely you're talking to somebody that's giving you majority of the money, so you saving all your money so you can buy a house.
Exactly.
So it just doesn't make any sense how they just keep.
Women expect bills paid.
Exactly. So I mean, like, of course, when you paying the bills, of course she's saving more money, so she can do whatever she wants with the money, like buy a house. But I mean, it's whatever. It's Kuna Matata. It is what it is. More power to the black women, to all women. We support you. We love you, except for my co-host.
What? Who said that?
I just want to throw you under the bus.
No, you better reverse that bus. But I'm pretty sure I'll play 21 Savage on one-on-one for Lotto. You don't want that beef on the courts.
Oh, so what y'all playing for? Lotto panties?
I don't really need those. I want the whole pie now.
Whoa.
But in the other Lotto news, Lotto has put her cheetah print panties for sale on eBay after being accused of wearing the same pair on 2 occasions. And this was like that one meme when that guy got made fun of at work. And he was like, no, you got to record me. And he was like, another pair. And he had like 10 pair. And he's like, why didn't you give me the variety pack?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, why are you crying? And he's like, because they made fun of me.
the dude,
he's putting them out on the bed. And he's like, 12, 13. He's like, you couldn't give me one variety pack.
I mean, you can't help it. All your boxes are the same colors, but with girls, I mean, it is kind of wild. Like, how many leopard spotted thongs do you need?
Don't tell us.
What?
I'm sorry. Sorry, you wear the Borat.
First off, I'm not a bodybuilder like some people we know.
Oh my God, the man shorts.
Once again, that's not what it's called. We already know what the truth it is.
Banana hammock. That's what it's called.
He got on that Channing Tatum.
Got that Channing Tatum.
Ooh, pause. Nah, but I mean, once again, people were getting on Lotto. Lotto can't take a break. Either she getting dissed by Nicki Minaj or she getting dissed by fans.
But she getting her bills paid, so it's all good. It's all gravy.
If your man can pay all your bills, can he buy you more panties besides leopard spotted thongs from Target?
I should have told him to buy the variety pack. But let's watch this video.
In light of my panty discrepancy yesterday, I decided to give you guys an inside look on my panty drawer. These are all my Target panties that
Target makes good clothes, man.
Yesterday. So
$5
at Target. Here is the cheetah stash. So that's 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
she is doing it like the dude.
Yeah.
I ain't seen this clip yet, y'all. I'm watching
5.
it live with
Look, this one has a brand new tag on it, so that's cute. That's just the clean ones, you know. On tour and stuff, we spend a lot of money on that. But we got some Alexander Wang in here. Maybe I'll throw those on next time. These my nigga socks. But yeah. Mind you, I have a whole separate drawer for all things Savage X Fenty. Hey Ree. But maybe.
I mean, honestly, that was 5 pair of leopard spotted thongs. I'm kind of. Do you think? And they all had tags on them. So do you think she got exposed and then she sent her manager out
to buy new ones?
Just bought a whole bunch of new ones with the tag.
She got money, man. And a lot of times when people find a pair that are a kind that they like, they just buy a bunch of them, so they don't have to worry about it. So I don't think so. But apparently she got in trouble on eBay because she put a pair on eBay and it was getting some money.
Almost $1 million.
So I'm like,
it was like $900K. It was like $900K.
That much?
It was like $90K or $900K, one of the two.
Oh, but then eBay took down her post because they're like, you're not allowed to like sell used ones. Like they have to be like, I don't know if they even allow washed ones. I don't know how that works.
Everybody loves a little scratch and sniff.
Speaking of the ultimate
snatching,
scratch and sniffy, this is my co-host's topic of the week. When you're watching this on TFTC clips, you need to watch the main podcast for full 1080p. But speaking of getting some 1080p, my co-host wants to talk about his Gucci bag. Fredo Bang breaks down why inmates call their butts Gucci bags.
First off,
while
nobody
in jail. And this sounds like a Florida or a Tallahassee.
He's from New Orleans and Louisiana.
Sounds like people Tallahassee do this.
My co-host is disrespectful. I mean, I would never call my booty the Gucci bag. That's just disgusting. And I swear, if anybody...
What are you keeping in your Gucci bag?
Listen here, nothing. I don't stuff nothing in my Gucci. That's disgusting. I don't even
Cocoa
talk about
Pebbles?
That's nasty. See, and when my co-host came to me with this Gucci bag topic, I was like, what is he talking about? Like, what can you be calling a Gucci bag? Like,
you gotta.
No, but honestly,
we could play it. Fredo Bang is gonna explain it to you.
Let's see.
In prison, your trunk is
what?
Your ass, right? That's where you hide everything.
Your Gucci bag.
Your Gucci bag, right?
Gucci
you guys
bag.
call it?
Yeah.
Okay, so your Gucci bag, whatever, right? That's where you hide the drugs. So he was saying how it was relatively normal if like a word gets around that someone got some drugs in their ass.
Yeah, they gonna beat you up. They gonna pin you down. They going off in a.
Yeah, they go knock you out or basically beat you down and then reach up in your ass, grab the drugs out your ass, and then go.
Yeah, they want that mojo. They want that milf, and they want that back or that back. If they gotta go in that back, they go and get that back. That's what they doing.
They get in the back of from the back.
And I remember as he was describing, he was like, "Man, this is
with the Dookie Glock."
You know, like looking at it now, it just seems like a whole different planet.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never played them games. I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to wipe back there too long. You feel me? Oh,
That's
I
scary.
ain't never played my Gucci bag.
That means he got
it.
crusties. Because he's saying we were even like to wipe like that.
That's nasty. Imagine. See, I thought jail was bad enough. Like either you get knocked out, and then that's end of the fight. They just somebody try to ram you up in your Gucci bag. But now I'm feeling people over here trying to take contraband out your Gucci bag.
Let me get a ciggy.
Ew.
Could you imagine smoking a cigarette that came from an ass?
I mean, usually, yeah. I mean, they smoking weed. They smoke weed. I mean, that's ass weed.
Extra skunky.
Yeah, that's nasty. And then, like, why would you imagine somebody not? I mean, that's just disgusting.
But, no, what's worse is you got to put it up there, and then you have a loudmouth after you put it up there. I don't know why you're telling everyone about your Gucci bag and what you're doing to it, and then you get knocked the F out and got your Gucci bag ran through.
That's what you're talking too much. You need to hush up. Some things got to be kept alone. And see, I swear, everywhere you go, they make jail sound horrible. Like, I don't want to go to Louisiana jail because I'm not trying to get nobody to go to my Gucci bag. I'm not trying to go to Cook County jail in Chicago because I ain't trying to get hit with the Dookie Glock.
Or what did they say when they would ever knock someone out? Oh, in Chicago, they're bad in jail. When they knock someone out, they spit in their behind. They pull their pants down
with mustard and everything.
Well,
trying to a sandwich.
That's also another nasty thing that they do, but they basically spit on their behind, so that way they have to get a grape kit, and they basically have to notify their family members that one of those was administered. So it's basically a way to embarrass them. So then everyone that from home thinks that they got their Gucci bag it ran through.
See, man, shout out to moms for keeping it solid, keeping it real, because they ain't telling nobody about that. That's just hard.
I don't know. You have to tell us.
See, this is hard, but this is what kids stay out of jail. Be good, get extra A's in school, go to church, watch. Don't even watch. I said watch Barney. Don't even watch them. They great people.
Tell them
too.
the truth. You watching Teletubbies?
They all great people. Even the purple one is the biggest graper.
Oh, god dang, fool. But speaking, you know what is worse than you getting your Gucci bag ran through? They want your yourself freaking organs to get some less time on your books. So, new bill will allow inmates to donate their organs for up to a year off their prison sentence. So, you got an extra kidney, you could donate one. Let me get a year or two off your sentence. That's crazy.
Imagine that. See, I mean, you get 2 kidneys, right? You got 2 kidneys. How many?
I'm not Sean Elliott.
Oh, you get 2 ball sacks.
Remember that having to? You have 2 ball sacks.
I mean,
so you have 4. Oh my god!
You know what I mean? Lance Armstrong. I mean, like, look, Lance Armstrong.
You need to donate to Lance so he can be more balanced.
Yeah, that's not part of the NFL script.
It's just like Nene. Get on one net.
That's not part of my NFL script and part of my playbook. I'm sorry. It's nasty. But it looks like here, if you go to jail, if you down with giving up an organ, your heart, your liver,
how are you gonna live? I'll give up my heart for 5 years off. Like, they're gonna give you a robot heart or a pig's heart?
Yeah. Will Smith.
No, they're not. They're not
you tell the Iron Man. They put the little light. They put the little light thing in.
Arc in your chest.
Yep. And now you Iron Man.
It's not working like that. But we got a clip from the local news, I'm guessing, Boston News. Let's check it out.
A new bill proposed in the State House would allow Massachusetts prisoners to donate their organs for reduced sentences. Now, the bill would give people in prisons about a month or even a year off of their initial sentence.
A month? Are you kidding me?
For donating an organ
or a kidney?
Bone marrow. Now, the act was proposed by Representatives Carlos Gonzalez and Judith Garcia. They say it would restore bodily autonomy for those who are incarcerated, as well as expand the pool of donors to help extend the chances of life. Critics are calling the bill perverse and exploitive. Some even say it might be a violation of federal law.
Yeah, I would say.
You give up your heart. You only get 1 month.
Yeah, that's when we start telling these inmates, give us your brain. You'll get 5 years off your sentence. Oh, okay. They're dead.
That's probably what I did.
Well, I mean, what are they? There's not too many organs you have two of that you can give of. Like, you're either giving up a kidney or a testy, man, or an eye. You're giving up a kidney, a testy, an eye, or an eardrum.
Oh, that's crazy. Not the ear. I mean, you don't need both ears. You'll be all right. You want to hear talk anyway.
No, because you do. You know why you do need to hear out of both ears?
Why?
Equilibrium. Your ears is actually how you balance.
Really?
The fluid in your ears is how you balance yourself as a human.
My co-host coming with the knowledge. I didn't even know that. But yeah, this is exploiting. I mean, I'd rather snitch.
We know that real bros is snitchy. we knew that.
So I mean, if you had to choose between giving up your, I mean, you give up your organ, you're getting 1 month off. You give up, you snitch on a couple people.
What if you're uncircumcised and you're like, hey,
my foreskin?
Yeah, you can. Well, how much time foreskin get me, bro?
26 days.
I'll do it. I'm sorry, mama.
Oh boy, that's disgusting. I mean, shout out to you. I mean, ain't no knocking your game. You want to come home early. You don't want to snitch. Give up your heart.
But
give up your brain.
imagine this. All right, say you give up a kidney, and you get out of jail, right? And then you're on the streets, and you're like, I need a place to live, and you're like, oh, we're gonna build this affording housing project to stay with a family member for 6 months, and we're gonna give you a new home, and then out of nowhere, Stephen Wardell Curry comes and says, I don't want no delinquents around my 30 million mansion, saying he has major concerns for his privacy and safety.
This is horrible. I thought Steph Curry was for the people, but lies. He's for himself. Turns out Steph Curry lives in this $30 million mansion, and just down the street, they're trying to build some affordable housing apartments to help some poor people out. But guess who's the first one standing in line and say, not in my neighborhood.
Yeah, Steph and his wife wrote a letter to the, what is it, like the city hall? Yeah, yep. City council, whatever that's called, and saying that they didn't want it. And they're like, for the safety of our family and children, we moved to this community for the privacy, and now you're gonna have it where you're like, literally these, affordable housing. They're usually, what are they, like a few levels up, so they could actually see. And he's like, y'all got to better build us higher fences and stuff. Remember?
Yeah. He says if y'all end up building these houses, y'all need to build up higher fences for us, because I guess you want some kind of privacy. Like, people really want to see what Steph Curry.
Paparazzi and stuff, I mean, people sell that stuff.
Paparazzi are already there anyway, but
they get freaky in the backyard.
That's probably what it really is. Him and
Draymond
Green be getting to do what to do in front of the pool, if you know what I mean.
No, I think he gets in the pool with the pool man.
Ooh, the pool stay wet. Pool. That's nasty. I knew he won 6.
You're saying Poole got the oosh-gosh-goosh wash?
I know you learned how to shoot 3-point too fast. How you learn how to shoot that good, that fast? You was just trash last year. Can never trust the light hands. But with this saying, I mean, I kind of understand why Steph Curry saying that. I mean, really, if you making $30 million, I mean,
if your house costs that much,
if your house costs $30 million and you making over $250 million, the last thing you want to see is the hood being down the street from your house. That's basically what it is.
Reminds me of like Friday After Next. I know I said I love the hood. I never leave the hood. But as soon as I got my check, I was gone.
That's basically what he thought. But guess what?
It's like only house on the block paid for.
Guess what? Now everybody's gonna say the same thing like you. But I do understand. I hate how it's a lot of affordable housing houses and apartments that you go around the city. And like, you go to the apartment complex and be like, nice as hell. And you're like, I want to live here. You talk to them. You telling the people, apartment people, that, oh yeah, I make this much money. But oh no, you make too much.
You know that happened to me before, because it was like whenever I was going to college, and like I found these really nice apartments, and they're like super cheap. And I was like, this can't be real. And then they're like, oh, they're low income. And then they're like, oh, well, like, you meet the requirement, but since you're like, we don't allow students, this is just for like regular people. And I'm like, I'm still a regular person. Just because I'm going to college, like, I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Just because you're trying to better yourself in life.
They asked me, and I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, now you can't live here.
You
should have shut your mouth. And I'm like, God dang, now I got to live over here in the trenches. But I'm going to throw my stones at Steph Curry's. No, we don't live in California. But any other comments on Curry?
I don't like you, Steph Curry. I knew it.
Speaking of someone else I don't like, and I actually almost didn't want to do this story, but my co-host made me. So everything in this next clip is alleged, and don't believe this goofy, because when he drinks the liquor, it shows literally called Drink Champs. He gets a little toasty toast. But we got who?
We got my dog Noriega on Drink Champs. He's a little too drunk. Nori says he seen Fat Trail boom at someone in Harlem back in the days. So
why is he speaking on that?
So if you didn't know, Nori has a podcast called Drink Champs. Fat Trail, he's from Virginia, but he lives in Washington D.C. And he used to hang. He's assigned to MMG with Rick Ross. So supposedly,
yeah.
I mean, I don't even know the whole story. I still got to watch the video.
Well, let's see the clip. Let's see what he's talking about, and then we'll give our thoughts.
Fat Trail, who just came home. Fat Trail.
Oh, you got Wale right there. Yeah. I remember him.
Yes.
DC. I've seen him shoot at niggas in real life.
That is what I was talking about. But first of all, allegedly, because I didn't see anything. I don't know what's happening.
Past 7 years. I saw it. It happened. You can ask me.
Later.
Fat Trail, let that thing
go. He just come home.
Yeah. Let that go.
All he did was show up for the video.
Yes.
Shout out to Do Baby too.
Harlem. He was in the part of Harlem that don't got no rules.
He's giving locations.
Right across the street
all I
from
know is I
Rucker
was
Park.
shooting a video. Me and Trevor was shooting a video with Do Baby. I don't know what happened, but we just went inside and it was hot, like super cold.
We stood right there.
It was love.
We stood right there.
We ain't leave. We can't tell y'all what happened because that's not what happened.
No, I mean, I don't even know what that is, what you're saying, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, me neither.
It was all love.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about at all.
It was all love.
All right, so
it's a little too late for that.
See,
a little too late
and
when you were like, "No, I saw him pull out and use it."
See, and that's what happens when you go on Drink Champs. Every time you go on Drink Champs, you get a little too drunk, and then you start spilling tea like a Hitman did. Just like like you learn that Diddy likes to party. He really parties. But I mean, with this, I'm not really surprised that Fat Trail did that. I mean, I know he was a shooter. I always knew
Disrespect. All I heard Fat Trail is that he used to work in an ice cream truck and that he's 4 children. I don't know why my co-host is going down this path.
What? He says it all the time. He goes to Red Lobster with no shirt on. You know people that go to Red Lobster with no shirt on.
Because he eats seafood. He is not a criminal.
He's not trying to get any crab juices on the shirt. That's why he doesn't go with no shirts on.
Exactly.
Oh.
He just wears the little bib they give you.
But I mean, this adds to the story. I mean, like everybody's trying to say that Fat Trail is like he really about that life, and he go to jail. But everybody says he goes to jail for like DUI charges and everything. But if
he's free, and I can't wait for new music from him. Fat Trail, he always used to hold it down for DC and the DMV area. Stand up.
Hey, hopefully he stays out of jail, because I mean, I like Fat Trail. His music is always going hard, but then he dropped a tape.
He just kept going to jail too much. It's hard to be consistent. It's hard to keep that snowball going when you're in and out of jail.
Or when you're in Harlem, letting that thing go.
Hey, serving ice cream. But let's go ahead and talk about what they don't allow you to share anymore. These mother effers. Netflix announces only one household will be allowed per account. And if you log in to someone else's house, or if you're traveling, basically that account only gets to view it for 7 days and will automatically log out after 7 days. So that way it makes sure so you're not sharing the password. They say that's how they allow you, because that's the main question, honestly, that I have.
What?
What do you mean I can only use it one place? So what if I'm traveling, or what if I go see my friend out of town, or what if I go out of town and they have a lot of TVs now have the built-in Roku, and I can't watch my Netflix, or I can't watch it on my laptop because I'm in a hotel Wi-Fi. So now they allow you to do that, but when you do it, it only keeps the password for 7 days, and each time you got to acknowledge it with your phone.
Oh, so but I mean, you can still get on it, but you have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, like that means like if you have a friend on it and they're watching something, they would have to hit you up every 7 days to relog in.
That's what y'all get, man. Y'all need to start being some broke bums and afford that little $15. It's just $15.
Netflix ain't that good. That's why. I'll just say there's websites out there that has all the content that's on Netflix that is free 99.
My co-host is a criminal or police arrest
Let's
him.
just say I surf the seas.
If you want to know his phone number, cops hit me up. I'll snitch.
My phone number is, what was it? What was Mike Jones?
Oh, I'm not going to say my phone number. But with this
I'm
whole,
not doxing you.
I mean, I'm not really big on TV. I mean, all I really watch is sports. So with this, it really won't affect me. But I know a lot of females that don't.
This is all they watch.
This is all they watch is Netflix, and none of them have their own passwords. They're using their cousin passwords.
They're probably a lot of them are using their ex's password and don't even tell them.
Yeah,
and they're all gonna get kicked off.
I can't wait. I mean,
because they said when they did this, they're kicking everyone off, and then their new policy goes into effect where you use it on your home Wi-Fi, and then you got to do that code thing every time you go somewhere else.
But right now, I still don't know when this is actually gonna start. Like, has it started yet already?
I think it's just around the corner. I think it's like next month even, or maybe even like a week or so. But it's supposed to be super soon, so be on the watch out.
I wonder who else. I wonder if Hulu and Amazon and Disney Plus is gonna start doing this. But I mean, honestly, my Sling app. I have Sling, not Sling. Philo. I have Philo, and my Philo app doesn't let me share my passwords to anybody that doesn't really have the same out of the state zip code as me. If you live outside of Texas, you should use my password. It doesn't let you use it.
But what if you're traveling?
I mean, you can use it then. When you traveling, but you sign in, I don't know. I never really use it when I'm traveling. I don't really travel. I'm a bum.
But what is it? What's on the Philo?
Philo is just like regular TV, live stream TV.
Oh, just like regular channels?
Yeah, regular channels, but it has everything but sports.
You have to pay for it? Is it free?
$20 a month.
And you got that?
Yeah.
This week. I remember back in the day when you had YouTube TV, when you were at Real G.
That was like $50 a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it had all the sports. But I mean, once you started
showing you the way.
Pretty much.
But speaking of showing you the way, it's time to show you, or as my co-host likes to say, throw you on the couch.
Hey, man, let me tell y'all, man, I'm sorry. I've been begging.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Ooh, y'all been begging me for my wrestling videos. I got a lot of videos in the tuck. I just got no thumbnails for them. I got to put the thumbnails for them. I got to put a topic on them and throw them out because they're getting views.
Actually, I saw in the comments there, just leave the wrestling videos.
Are they ready for the UFC?
I'm just kidding.
They ready for the the UFC. I'm getting crucial with
Comment below. Do you want to see more UFC or WWF?
Hey, I need to comment below.
And they're coming out with a new UFC. WWF. So you know what you might do?
Wait on that.
Have you gotten back out of the
next
NXT?
The D League?
You still in the D League?
Unfortunately, yeah.
You might as well go ahead and start. My co-host is playing my character because I made it and then he just took over. But you might as well play the UFC and put that on stream. And then when the new wrestling comes out, go ahead and jump in that and do the John Cena.
Man, I already told you.
Now you see me, now you don't journey.
I mean, if I do that, just know I'm staying on easy mode because I did it with the UFC. I was on normal mode. I was just beating everybody up. First round knockout, like 5 times in a row. And I was like, man, you know what? This is getting real easy. I'm getting real good at this. Let me pump it up the hard. Got my butt handed to me. He put built up booty.
Got right in your Gucci bag.
13.
But speaking of Gucci bags, man, shout out my Inuyasha t-shirt. And if you were a Toonami or Adult Swim fan who used to watch Inuyasha late at night and party. But what else? We got to talk about our
crib reactions,
our breadwinner over here, Crib Reactions. We got 3.45. We're basically at 3.5K if you round it up. So get us to 4K subs. We just did some SZA Kill Bill. A lot of people like that. The Little Durk and Future. More people need to watch that. Snow the Product, man. Shout out Snow the Product. Almost getting 1,000 views right away. And in one day, the BTS Jimmy Fallon reaction Shout out BTS Army to 5.6K. So
Ooh.
we did a bunch of videos, and we check out everything. Music from across the world, international music, Snow the Products International, BTS International. We also do, stuff stateside, Lil Durk and SZA, movie trailers, TV shows. We check it all out. Get us to 4K subs on Crib Reactions.
Hey, man, a shout out to Jesse J for the thumbnails, man. You see the vibes. You digging the vibes, man.
Looking real official. We looking like a real channel.
Exactly, man. Holla at us, man. We stepping up. Shout out to the subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to us. Thank you for the comments and the requests, because we listen to all the requests. That's why we got a lot of these videos up
We
there.
got to do like a whole request week next week.
We do.
And we got to, we hear you. We're going to do a Acoustically video. Y'all been asking for it in every video that has not been Acoustically.
They even come on here, but hey, this is all cool and all that. Kanye West the GOAT, but Acoustically.
But you know who's not the GOAT?
Who?
These Detroit rappers that got murked. 3 missing men who were headed to perform at a club found dead in basement of abandoned apartment. Bodies found in Detroit basement, presumed to be missing rappers. 15-year-old spotted driving one of the victims' cars days prior.
Oh, man, imagine getting walked out by a 15-year-old. That's crazy. But it looks like here in Detroit, it looks like Armani Kelly was actually the main person they wanted, because Armani Kelly is a known rapper. He just got out of prison. These other 2 rappers the other 2 are 31 years old. He met them in prison also. They were real cool. But just because you met them in prison, the real question is, are they really your friend?
I don't know what you're doing with friends in prison, which sounds like you're in some Gucci bag play. But
it looks like we have a video for this. In the Gucci bag play, that's nasty.
It's really captured the attention of the country. Michigan State Police, Detroit Police, and other law enforcement support teams working into Thursday's evening hours investigating this at least partially abandoned apartment complex at McNichols and Rosa Parks in Highland Park, where 3 bodies were discovered. Fox 2 sources believe it's the bodies of rappers missing since a Detroit concert they were set to play got scrapped almost 2 weeks ago. State Police said members of the Homicide Task Force, Metro South Post, and MSP Forensic Lab were combing through the scene with search warrants being obtained. 38-year-old Armani Kelly, 31-year-old Montoya Givens, and Dante Wicker, 31, were slated to perform at Lounge 31 on 7 Mile near Gratiot on January 21st. However, the event was canceled after organizers could not reach them on their phones. Fox 2 talked with Armani's mother the other day about her.
They talked to the mama, and she was like, I don't know where he's at, but he ain't around here. I think they took him, and it looks like they did take him and took him down, man. So RIP to these men, Armani Kelly, Dante Wicker, and Montoya Givens. Sad, that they went out like this, and that's weird that a 15-year-old was definitely driving the car. But shocking clip and footage, and you knew more about this.
Yeah, so basically the Armani Kelly person, he had a podcast. He was also a rapper. He's on this podcast. He was exposing it all. How some people say, oh yeah, everybody's all fake. When I make my YouTube page, I'm finna be real. And this one was keeping it real. Goes wrong, because he was exposing everybody. He was exposing the people that are on the DL in jail, people that snitched in jail, and he was calling them out by full name. And it turns out that, some people didn't like it. He followed some people on Instagram that he met in jail.
And then we saw that he had a FaceTime Instagram live video with someone, and they're like, he thought they were joking, but it seemed like they were being for real, that they were going to do something to him because they said he was saying too much.
Yeah, you're saying too much. They're saying, oh yeah, we play Call of Duty in real life. We don't play all that play stuff. And turns out they basically hired him to do a show. And that's the scary part about being a rapper, that people can really book you for a show, have you fly out there,
backdoor you.
You show up to the venue, then just to backdoor you. And it looks like that's what happened. They backdoored him.
But they showed in the video clip that it was like a really small club.
Yeah.
Were they all from Detroit?
No. They were all wasn't even from Detroit. Only one of them was from Detroit. The other 2 weren't. But I mean, they were living in Detroit, but they're not from Detroit. And supposedly, also the mother's mad that she's like, "Oh, this would have been solved. It took 12 days to solve this mystery. Y'all should, after the first 12 to 24 hours, y'all should have been on it. But the only reason why they didn't hop on it was because they was like, oh yeah, he's part of a gang, he's a felon, and he sells drugs. So we don't really care about him." And the mom was like, "That's disrespectful.
Disrespect.
Just because somebody was a criminal in the past, they're a changed person now." And she was like, "Oh, that was back then. Now we live in a white community area. With old people. So who could he sell drugs to now?" But as you see, he's
old people.
Oh Lord,
I'm just kidding.
You could be right, but I mean, it's messed up. They found their bodies in a rat infested apartment complex, and the bodies were there. And they said it was real hard to basically get everything there because it was so many rats.
Yeah, RIP these men. It's tough to go out that way, and hopefully this gets solved. And we'll keep you posted if there's an update, if we get new news, or someone gets convicted for these murders. We'll definitely give you an update on this story. So stay in tune with Tales from the Crib. Remember, every Monday we got a podcast, and we are doing an NFL video this Thursday. I forgot to say on the couch announcements. We had the no one cares about the NFL Pro Bowl. We're going to have an NFL Super Bowl video, so look out for that this Thursday. We're going to film it on Wednesday, have it come out on Thursday, so check out for that with us and our boy Real Good _Doty, and check out his podcast for daily motivations.
Hey, you know what?
Speaking of going from a good a good friend to someone being a bad friend, we got Little House Phone tries to fight Adam22 on No Jumper podcast. I told y'all No Jumper is turning more instead of a podcast about the news or like us, where we actually talk about what's going on in the world, in the rap and in the hip hop community and in the sports world. It's like Jerry Springer over there.
That's all they do.
They're just beefing with each other, man.
They just beef with each other, and
that's all they talk about now.
And if you didn't know, I mean, this is basically like the soda pop been shaking up too much and it's about to pop. If you didn't know, House Phone, his mom has been through a lot of health problems.
She passed away.
Yeah, she had a lot of health problems. She passed away. And Adam, he wasn't taking light about it. Even though Adam feels like, he helped pay for the funeral, he paid for the majority of the funeral, and he gave House Phone a job, help House Phone get an apartment, because House Phone wasn't basically living with his mom the whole time.
Well, we covered her story, and it was especially big on TFTC Clips. So shout out TFTC Clips. The podcast is too long. Check out TFTC Clips. But where basically House Phone was outed as in his past allegedly having relations with someone that was of the transgender community, and Adam kind of outed him on that, so he didn't really appreciate that, and they're going back and forth, and then he's like, well, if I'm such a bad guy, why would I pay for all this stuff for your mom's funeral? And that's kind of a low blow, and it seems like that's when Lil House Phone lost it. And it just seems like, I don't know, Adam22, it's like, I don't know, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. It seems like he's good, but sometimes he's a little jerk off. I mean, I don't know, what do you think?
I just don't like how Adam says things and then he tries to hide behind his whiteness and be like, "Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah, he's
like, what do you like? I remember the one.
He's definitely acts ignorant sometimes.
I remember one time he was he was talking to academics and they were like, "Oh, having like banging his wife," and he was like, "What you mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, if somebody was talking about banging my wife, I wouldn't be all mad about it and everything." He was like, "What are you talking about?"
because his wife was a freaky star. She still is now, but it's just with him. Yeah. She used to be with everyone in that community.
You know what I mean? Adam is another person, but I feel the same way House Phone feels. Like, you keep disrespecting him. And
you should have clocked him good. He should have challenged him to the 1-on-1 fade like Flacco.
Did he challenge?
We just gonna have to shoot the fade.
Wait, I wonder if the water bottle actually connected. Let's see.
But can someone please take out Almighty Suspect, please?
Oh, you don't like
Sharp?
him?
Sharp, can you take him out?
You don't like Almighty? They say Lush.
He's okay, but no, I just feel like he needs to be humbled.
It's not Lush. It's what's AD? It's the other one, the one with the messed up arm.
Oh,
what's the guy's name?
That was your favorite guy.
T-Rail. Yeah. T-Rail, homeboy that be on there now. That person doesn't like almighty suspect, and they supposedly be beefing now. So that may be the new beef that's going on.
Yeah.
But
He's gonna fight a dude with one arm.
He's not gonna fight.
See, that's his type of fights that dude picks. He's gonna fight Kelby and then the dude with one arm. And then he's probably gonna try to fight Flacco next. But
putting hands on him.
Let's watch this clip.
Raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died. Oh, he's been going through the mom shit.
But are you actually acting like I have some kind of disrespect for your mom when
You're
I fucking
disrespectful as fuck.
I paid for the fucking
First of
funeral
all-
as soon
first
as
of
it
all-
happened just because.
That was the song up there.
Kiss him.
You ain't pay for shit, nigga. Nigga, you gave me some money, nigga. You didn't pay for the fucking funeral, nigga.
Gave him like 5 bands. Once again, why does everybody always say that? You got the Gucci Man and the Big Scar situation.
Like,
Now
we
you
paid
got
for the whole funeral, and it's like, no, you contributed, but that's not all.
exactly. I mean, everybody is it ungratefulness on House Phone's behalf?
Nah, not after the way Adam did him.
Yeah, Adam.
And he outed him.
Adam be doing too much. I mean,
And he's been like, House Phone was a day one dude.
true. And after the whole little trans situation, I mean, I don't know about Adam, but it looks like here. I thought the No Jumper episode would have been all canceled. Like No Jumper would have been canceled after this. But I mean, after the situation happened, they actually hugged, made up, and they continued the episode. So
you know, if it gets too bad over there, you know, House Phone or AD, there's a room over here at Tales from the Crib. Go ahead, come on over.
come to the winning team.
Come to the winning team.
Like Death Row. But we gonna see what happens, what unfolds next. I mean, there's always drama inside No Jumper, and I think that's what they pride on. Like, you don't even watch No Jumper for the interviews for the rappers. Like, you watch them just so they can just beef with each other.
The internal beef. That's what I was saying, man. Like, it's just like a reality show now. It's like a Big Brother or something. Remember Big Brother where they all lived in the same house or Real World?
True, yeah.
But
it would have been it was better at first, like when they just had like a couple of different shows, so they weren't forced to be around each other. But now they're doing the news. They're doing everything. They're doing everything. Like it's even like news where like they sit there and research it. Like as soon as it pops up, they talking about it right then and there, and they all sitting there talking about it. And they all saying dumb stuff, and they all calling each other out about it.
Well, yeah, and it's like they have 1 million shows now. Before they only had like 3. That's why this channel only has like 2 shows. You get the podcast and you get sports. That's it, baby. We ain't doing 1,200 shows, but we got 1,200 channels. Okay, we got 4 channels. 5 if you count our affiliate, real good _ Doty. But any other last comments on this?
Man, I'm ready to talk about these robots trying to take over the world, turning into water.
The Terminator robot is real. Researchers developed a robot that can shapeshift from solid to a liquid and back again, similar to something you'll see in the movie Terminator.
That's crazy. Like, what kind of scientific technology do you have to use to have something turn into liquid, and then it can turn back into solid to back what it was?
It's crazy because like at first when I was looking at this, I was like, "Is that a Lego person? Did they make a little Lego person that could go into a liquid and come back again?" That would be intense.
I don't even know. And like, imagine if this is real and it came to my house. I got cracks all through my doors and windows. I'd have been gone. I'd have been gone. Terminator would have got me.
Oh yeah, they definitely would have got you. Look at this.
It turns out like some liquid solid putty.
Yeah, it's like, you know, what is it? What's it called when they're like fusing electronics with a soldering iron? Yeah, when they're like soldering. Let's see, is it gonna reform?
What?
It is like a Lego person.
Testing that hope the robot will be able to solve medical problems such as removing foreign objects from the body.
Oh, I saw that, and it could like push the kidney stone out instead of having to do surgery or do something like, you know, where they shoot it with lasers.
That's crazy. I mean, that's good. I mean, it's good if it helps with a lot of health problems, but at the same time,
that's pretty intense. That's the future, man. You send like this little thing in your body, and it moves around like the doctors control it on like a controller and like take care of business.
Next thing you know, Amazon got your hand and you'll be scanning everything at Target. It's the future. They trying to take over your brain.
That's the way you could check your Gucci bag out.
Whoa!
With the little robot. Is there anything else in here?
That's nasty. See, and I think we're one step closer to the end of the world, because now, I mean, it's gonna be like I Am Legend, the Will Smith movie.
Yeah,
it's gonna be just like that. Like the robot's gonna take over, and it's gonna just whack everybody, turn everybody's TV off, and you can't beat the robots because every time you find a way to knock out a robot, it's somebody else building an even stronger robot.
Exactly. But yeah, this is a little weird. Hopefully it's used for medical stuff to help us, not Terminators to wipe us off the planet.
Yeah, yes. You know it's always gonna be that one.
I told this man.
When
he always has his mic stand too close to the edge. I was even singing about it before. Why does my co-host like his mic stand right on the edge? It's gonna fall and bust him in the face.
Man.
I almost did. So let's clip that. Let's put that on clips. Put that on clips, baby. But let's go ahead and move on.
And ask the $1 million question: is your mother an S worker?
The NFL is doing a lot of things wrong. It looks like the first thing is they're planning to have an active conversation out this offseason about possibly banning the hip drop tackles.
Which I should agree on. I really agree. But it sucks at the same time.
Helmet, everything else. It's basically flag football now. But NFL teams also can no longer ask draft prospects if their mother is a only friends worker. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess, and I was trying to figure out why. Like, why would it be a problem that your mom is an S worker?
And if you're going to the NFL, she ain't gonna do that no more. What are you talking about? She's gonna be retired.
No, I mean, what you talking about? His mom's probably an independent woman. They don't play that. They be working for the end of life.
No, whoa.
But I mean, with this, like, I don't understand why this would be such a problem. But at the same time, I'm guessing they're gonna try to shape it into like some character issue. Like, oh yeah, your mom's an S worker. That means you have no character. That means you're gonna be poor with money. You're gonna blow all your money and everything. But if your mom was, if you was in a single parent household, your mom had to do what she had to do. She had to shake something for a little piece of change. Forrest Gump mom was a little sex worker.
You don't remember in that movie where she was like, it was something about like getting him into a certain school or something, and then like she basically had to earn him his spot.
That's disgusting.
With like the school counselor.
That's disgusting. And then with this whole tackling situation, I mean, I understand like you don't want to like grab people by the hip and then like drive all your weight down because you could land on their ankle and snap their ankle. And
yeah, you actually do see that a lot with people busting knees and ankles with these hip drop tackles because it's like a lot of these DBs and safeties, they can't tackle for real. So what do? They go for the legs, or they do this where they like swoop in on them and just pull them down. And those are actually really dangerous tackles for your legs. So I kind of understand it, but I kind of don't. I feel like football is too soft now, and I feel like they need to stop it. But I have seen some horrific injuries from these type of tackles, so it kind of also does make sense. I'm kind of on the fence with this one.
So basically, the only way you can hit him is basically you have to hit him from the side, right here. You have to hit him basically like right here.
You got to hit him in the torso. Or, I mean, I guess you could hit him in the legs, yeah, if it's like straight up. But you can't just do that, grab your waist and drop your weight.
Imagine running into Saquon Barkley head up. Like, I'm not trying to, what? You get injured. Horse collar.
You're going to become a man today.
From the horse, the horse collar.
You're
like
going to get hit
Brady.
with them thunder thighs.
That's crazy. But, I mean, here's the NFL changing more and more rules. I'm guessing they're trying to get more touchdowns. I thought he was already happy enough. The scores already be 48-48, 52-52. Y'all trying to hit the hundreds?
But speaking of football, speaking of pain and mental anguish, it looks like your boy Antonio Brown was talking about his issues with CTE. And it says Antonio Brown reveals James Harrison has been using an illegal helmet throughout his career and blames him for having CTE because, they were teammates, but he was on different teams before. And, they did take, some big hits.
I mean, AB. Once again, he makes it in the news. Either he's making his trash raps, or he's fighting his baby mama, or he's just lying on people. Like, I really like. Oh, he's trashing Tom Brady. But with this,
I'm pulling up James here. I got to see what teams he played on besides the Steelers.
I think he was on the Bengals at one point in time, but. I mean, everybody's been saying this for the longest that something's wrong with AB. He must have CTE, and now he finally came out and said it that James Harrison supposedly.
I knew he had CTE. We knew that from day one. We knew that when he was interacting with Brady.
See, and then when this story happened, when he said James Harrison gave him CTE, I thought James Harrison like punched and knocked him out, because I just seen the Pivot episode with Geno Smith, and he was talking about how he ended up with a broken jaw. Did you hear about that about Geno?
Man, I knew I had messed up. I mean, I was remembering wrong, because I was like, man, I only remember James Harrison in the Steelers uniform. I know he went to what was it?
Cincinnati?
Was it New England?
Was he? He was a
yeah. He
Patriot?
went to New England for his last year, but he was like the Steelers his whole career until then.
What else? What the teams
From
were
24 to 38, he was with the Steelers.
24 to 38. So he started the whole time he was with the
From
Steelers.
2002 to 2016, he was with the Steelers. Yeah.
And then what other teams did he play for?
Just the New England at the end.
So when did he hit him?
Was it like practice? I'm guessing. Oh, you know what? They said he did play 1 year in Cincinnati. Where was that?
No,
he left for 1 year. Yeah, he went in 2012 he was in Pittsburgh. In 2013 he went to Cincinnati.
I told you, man. I know
And
my
in
NFL
2014
facts.
he went to back to Pitt. So after all those years, randomly towards the end he went to Cincinnati. 1 year he played for Pitt, and then he played his last year with New England.
These football players, I mean, they always say that's one thing you got to watch out for.
But in practice they shouldn't really be hitting like that. And I know in the NFL a lot of times like they don't really like practice.
It's not full contact.
Yeah, with full contact.
It's usually touch. So
I'm lying into this is CTE. He doesn't even remember who hit him.
I mean, but if James Harrison hit me, I remember that. That's a big boy.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and watch this clip and then give us your thoughts on it.
I wanted to tell you guys that I think James Harrison gave me CTE. James Harrison had a legal helmet for over 20 years in the NFL, and he hit me one time. And ever since he hit me, I've been super aggressive. So blame James Harrison for my CTE.
See, I don't know what this is. Is this like a publicity stunt? Is he trying to sell some music? 'Cause I hear music in the background. Or is he just upset at the fact that he's no longer in the NFL and he needs something to keep his time? Because AB's always in some type of drama. But I really am tired of this whole CTE conversation. I really wish we got a resolution for this, some type of cure, because I'm tired of seeing all these NFL players just lose their life towards it, like Junior Seau. They say Steve McNair had another situation. He had a CTE, and Ricky Williams, and of course a lot of other people. But with this situation, hopefully James Harrison comes out. You already know what he's not gonna say anything. He's a dangerous man. Most likely you finna see AB with a broken jaw, and you already gonna know what happened. James Harrison found him and told him, "Shut up, you talk too much."
James Harrison, what? He found him?
No, I said most likely we haven't seen this. James Harrison hasn't responded yet, but James Harrison not about that little chatty patty stuff, so he's not gonna go online and talk about it. You just finna see AB online with a broken jaw, and you already know what it is.
Oh yeah, sorry, forgot to put us back on screen. But any other final words on Antonio Brown in the
Antonio
CTE?
Brown, you better hide, because James Harrison looking for you.
But speaking else, someone else who's trying to give out CTE, we got
Donovan Mitchell out here putting the haymakers on Dylan Brooks of the Memphis Grizzlies. So it looks like this week of sports has been crazy. Like every sport game I turned on today, they either been fighting, they've been fouling, or the refs been cheating. I'm still mad at you refs for cheating the Lakers in that Celtics game. That was a foul.
That was a foul. But yeah, Donovan speaks out after getting in a scuffle with Brooks and said, "I've been busting his arse for years," and let's see the clip of them getting into it.
Push.
So boom, pushing. Oh, looks like he pulls him down, and then what's funny is I don't know if they show the other angle, but the assistant coach actually tackles Dylan Brooks on of his own team, so that way Dylan Brooks can't get back up at Donovan Mitchell after he pushed him down.
They all should get suspended. See,
they actually, I think they both got 4 games.
What?
Or no, never mind. That's in the other altercation.
How come you never see any like actual fists being thrown? It's always they just pushing and shoving, and they just.
Kobe got punched in the face by Karen Kittles.
And that made Kobe Bryant start taking boxing lessons. Kobe Bryant stayed getting beat up.
Oh, what's it called?
Didn't Reggie Miller beat him up?
Reggie Miller got into it with Jordan, and then Jordan like choked Reggie in the game. What's it called? Doug Christie and Rick Fox. Rick Fox used to get into it with the Lakers and Kings. They used to fist fight sometimes, and then Charles Barkley used to get into it with some people.
Comment below. What is your most memorable fights? And don't just say the Palace and the Detroit Pistons. We need something different.
Look, they got him looking like Shannon Sharp.
Look at that. So it looks like Donovan Mitchell has some more to say about owning Dylan Brooks. And, you know, I'm surprised he even said this type of stuff. It's Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, for sure.
I hit him in the groin.
You know, we've seen it a bunch in this league with him. Him and I have had our personal battles for years. Quite frankly, I've been busting his ass for years.
See,
dang, you've been doing so good, Donovan, that your last team got rid of you for not performing in the playoffs.
See, when you're the star player on your team and you know there's no Rudy Gobert where people can question it, but oh no, it's probably Rudy, he's the star player of their team, you start to act crazy because, I mean, clearly Donovan Mitchell thinks he's like Thanos and he can just beat up anybody. You ain't that guy.
Well, I think if they actually got into it, I would take Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is quite a bit bigger. He's like 6'7", and Mitchell's only like 6'4". So he's a bigger dude. And basically Dylan Brooks fell down, and when he rolled, his hand went up towards the crotch region, and Donovan took exception to that, threw the ball at him, and then pushed him down. And then it was really pretty much over after that because the Grizzlies assistant tackled Dylan Brooks when he was going to get up to get after Donovan because he didn't want him throwing any punches and getting suspended for a long-term time. I think they both got like a couple games without pay, but this next one, they got 4 games without pay.
What?
Who else do you think was getting in fights?
Derrick Rose.
No, Derrick is a gentleman. But this man is not a gentleman. Austin Rivers gets into it with Mo Bamba.
I knew it. Your daddy dark skin, you're light skin. I knew you had some toxicity in you.
He says they got into it and says we only know you from an old rap song, not hoops. And he goes, I went up to you 1-on-5 with no backup. You needed your teammates. Otherwise, you would have been choked out talking about find out. We only know you from an old rap song, not hoops. STFU, you know what that means. In Orlando, my city, ask around and actually find out they don't mess with you there. Facts.
Whoa, you not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Let's see. So he takes the shot.
Misses it.
And then what's crazy is Mo Bamba's on the bench talking ish.
He's laughing at him.
And then sticking his tongue out. And then you see the teammates reacting like, dang, he really said that? And then we're not going to show the scuffle because we don't want to get it pulled. But they got into a little bit of scuffle the next time that he was down on the court with pushing and shoving and all that. And they both got 4 games without pay.
Man, Mo Bamba should be suspended for at least a month because you wasn't even in the game. So why are you even trying to fight?
Why are you talking to someone that's actually playing?
True. And then I didn't even know Mo Bamba was in a rap song.
Yeah, the Sheck West song.
See, this is why I don't listen to Sheck West.
Bamba.
I guess. Is it about him or it's just the name happened?
It's just the hook of the song screaming his name. That's basically it. Besides that, it's just a regular rap song.
I don't know, but we're going to see what other fights happen this weekend.
Remember the song? It's like, I got H words. H Garden Tools.
Oh,
calling my phone.
I remember that song. See,
yeah, that's it. That's the Mo Bamba song.
He's not even in the song. He's not even in the video.
He's not that guy, pal.
He's not.
See, I mean,
he's a bum. You thought you'd be. I guess he's like a 7-foot tall African.
And he still barely gets playing. So.
And you got beat up by a light skinned Austin Rivers.
Who's like 6'3".
You lost your black card.
But speaking of someone getting second, third chances, do you think this was a money shot or a Dotero shot, a Dee Dotero shot. We got NBA news. We were talking about the NBA show still coming, baby. It's going to do it right after the NFL show's out of here. We got one more week of NFL, and then we're going to have a full-fledged NBA show. But we got the Mavs receiving Kyrie Irving and actually Markieff Morris as well. I know that's not on there, but they got one of the Morris twins. And the Nets get Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, a 2029, so not even for a few years, first-round pick, and a 2027 and 2029 second-round pick, which you can always buy second-round picks for cash all the time in drafts. Teams always just give them up for cash because they don't want to use that roster spot for a young player. But
this is a trash move. I don't even know.
But think about this. Luka went to the Western Conference Finals with basically this roster and Jalen Brunson as his as his shooting guard, and Jalen Brunson kind of having that second ball handler role where he could take over and relieve Luka, and that worked. They got him to the Western Conference Finals last year, and you're gonna upgrade from Brunson to Kyrie Irving. Would you say Kyrie Irving's way better than Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, he's way better than Jalen Brunson.
So when you say that their team would be way better than they were last year?
Nah, you have to lose.
And they still got Christian Wood, and they were able to keep Tim Hardaway. They still got the young rookie Josh Green, or not, he's not a rookie, it's like his third year, but he's finally putting it together.
Okay.
And they still got Reggie Bullock, Tim Hardaway, Dwight Powell. They still got Kleba. And I feel like they got a pretty solid team and could do damage. And the trade deadline isn't over, so they might even have another deal in the works.
So answer this question. Does Kyrie still believe in the flat earth?
It doesn't matter.
Y'all gonna be 7 seed. Y'all trash.
It doesn't matter.
Listen here, man. Y'all gave up one defensive player. Who y'all gave up
Dorian Finley, who's probably the best defensive player.
Was a great defensive player. You got Spencer Dinwiddie, who gives you 30 points whenever he feels like.
He's actually had a down season. He's only been averaging like 14 points and like 6 assists a game. I actually expected him to be around 18 and 20 and around 7-8 assists a game. So he's actually been a little bit of a disappointment this year.
And then y'all traded for a guy that doesn't even know if he wants to be on planet Earth anymore.
He's gonna want to be.
He's a part-time player.
He's gonna be part of Luka Earth, and he's gonna want to be a part of Luka Magic.
Listen here, I'm telling you, it's this season and next season. Kyrie's gonna play, and then he's gonna leave again. Y'all wasted draft picks on somebody that you're only gonna keep for 2 years.
I'm just living off the tears of LeBron, and he said it just must be me on his Twitter because he's sad and he's tearing up.
Did you see
he wanted Kyrie back?
Did you see the owner of
baby, come back?
Did you see the owner of the Nets said out loud that he didn't care where
who he went to as long as it wasn't the Lakers?
As long as it wasn't the Lakers.
He just is being spiteful.
Why does nobody like the Lakers?
I don't. It's just like why no one likes the Cowboys type of thing.
We're gonna see. I mean, we're still gonna see what's gonna happen with the Lakers. I mean, you can't get Kyrie Irving. We still got Westbrook on our team, so we're gonna see. But I don't see how the Dallas Mavericks are gonna pull this off. You got 2 ISO players, so they can score all the points. Just those 2?
No. Basically, you start Luka and Kyrie together, and you have Luka be the main ball handler, and if they're trapping, then Kyrie gets the ball, and Kyrie can definitely break down the offense. And then what I would do is you sub out Kyrie early in the first quarter and let Luka play the whole first quarter, and then when Luka goes out, you bring Kyrie in, and he basically runs the second unit, gets a little break when Luka comes back, and then finishes the quarter right before in halftime, and you basically repeat that in the fourth quarter. I actually think it could be great. Like, they'll both start, but I think Kyrie will run a lot of the point with the second unit. And I think that could be great because they really need it. And in crunch moments in the fourth quarter, what do teams love to do? What is the book on to beat Dallas? Double team Luka and hope that their 3-point shooters are off that night so you can get the win. But now you're not going to be able to double team Luka with Kyrie on the team. Kyrie is either going to get the bucket himself or he could even break down the defense more and get guys like Tim Hardaway, Reggie Bullock, and Josh Green, Kleba, or Wood even more wide open looks.
But now you got 2 people on your team that don't play defense.
I mean, they still got Josh Green that plays defense. Reggie Bullock plays defense. Christian Wood plays defense. Maxi's going to come back. Maxi's pretty good at defense. So they still got a handful of guys that are going to be pretty good. But, at the end of the day, they're just going to outscore everyone. That's going to be their goal. To outscore everyone and play defense just good enough in a couple key moments to win the game.
Well, we're going to see how Jason Kidd handles this in the Dallas Mavericks, man. Comment below. Do you think the Dallas Mavericks
trade or L trade? Let us know in the comments.
Exactly. And look, and speaking of W's and L's, looks like this next topic here is a doozy. Arian Foster just gave up the playbook. Former NFL player Arian Foster claims the NFL rigs the players are given the script before the season.
I just want to know what RG3 thought when he got his script to break both of his legs.
Oh God! Or
He's
Andrew
like,
Luck.
why, Lord, lie? Why Andrew Luck was like, why was my face getting broken again?
I mean, I always figured this. I always thought that the NFL was fake. A lot of people have always said the NFL is like the WWE, is rigged.
I knew that when Tom Brady was winning.
See, and then only time I actually thought it was rigged was when Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay, and I was like, watch, he's gonna go to Tampa, he's gonna win the Super Bowl as like the old quarterback, and that's gonna be the storyline, and it's exactly what happened. Because he's not gonna win.
He should have retired, man. That should have been him riding off into the sunset, winning one championship away for the Patriots just to prove he could do it, and then retire. Because they really just had that 1 year, and that's it.
Look at him. Now he lost his wife, and he didn't even make it to the. It's horrible.
He got bounced by the Cowboys. But let's watch this clip, and we'll talk about it here.
Arian was telling me about how the NFL is rigged and how every year he used to get a script.
Yeah.
Day one of training camp that would get dropped off at his locker. And you would have to, it was like week 1, you'll do this. Week 2, you're going to have a hamstring injury. Week 3, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
Week 4, you're going to get 3 touchdowns. And so then you just have to, did you memorize those before the season started? Or would you go and rehearse the script before every game?
We're really dedicated to it. So it was more so like, that's what practice was about. It was about practicing the script. Like, this is what goes on and this is what we have to do in order to,
And this referee is going to miss this call because they hate you and they love the Colts, that sort of thing.
WWF, so it's like, you know, we know what's going to happen, but you still got to put on a show.
Yeah.
What did you think when you got the script in 2016 that said your career was going to fall off a cliff when you stopped believing in God?
That was 2015.
Yeah.
God dang. What did you think when you got the script?
See, that's hard, but I mean, do you believe that there really is a script?
No, and then just to put gasoline on the fire, Poetic Flacco from No Jumper posted a picture of the supposed script for the Eagles to beat Kansas City with like 32-27 or something.
Yep, but now watch, they're gonna flip it around.
We're gonna check it.
We're gonna flip it around, and now the Eagles are gonna lose to the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm gonna be so mad, all because y'all wanna play around with God. This ain't right.
But I think this is more of a troll, man. This can't be real, especially with all the injuries. I mean,
nobody wants to agree to script. Like, oh, what? Imagine that. Imagine you get a script saying week 7, oh, you're gonna suffer a groin.
Tear your ACL.
You're gonna tear your ACL. I'm not going to work week 7. What are you talking about?
They're like, oh, you didn't do it on the field, so now we got to do it off the field. You're like, no, you're not breaking my shiz.
And then somebody come over your house with a sledgehammer.
They're gonna come over they're gonna beat your leg with a 2x4.
Like Vanilla Ice.
He got hung off a balcony. But speaking of hung off a balcony, just kidding, ending their career, we got this guy that I despise.
The greatest football player of all time.
The greatest cheater of all time.
Hater.
Tom Bartholomew Brady agreed to a 10-year, $375 million deal to broadcast on Fox for his retirement. He's getting a TV deal kind of like what Tony Romo did. Instead, he's retiring for good after 23 seasons in NFL emotional video. And actually, someone watched him record this video, and they sold the sand of where he sat. And it got like over 100,000 on eBay.
I want that booty sand.
They want all the booty sand. Well, let's watch this booty video.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good. I know the process was a pretty big deal last time, so when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So I won't be long-winded. I think you only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much to every single one of you for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. Love you all.
Jim Brady.
And you know what they said? They said in the 23 years he made around 350 million, and he's gonna turn around and make that a lot faster now that
In
he's gonna
10
be
years.
in 10 years when he's a sports broadcaster. See, this is why Tom Brady's a GOAT.
He's
And he
not
put
the GOAT.
respect on his name. Who's a better quarterback than Tom
Eli
Brady?
Manning. He beat him twice. He's 2-0 against Tom Brady. Next question.
Horrible. He doesn't even know how to put on a shirt right.
He knows how to beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl, and he knows how to beat him and prevent him from having a perfect season. And allegedly, like a handful of the seasons, he cheated. So, Brett Favre's still the GOAT of all GOATs. And if you love Tom Brady, I hate you. And if you're going to go see 80 for Brady in the movie theater, I hate you more, and you need to unsubscribe from this channel if you're going to go watch that.
Do you think he's really gonna retire or is he gonna come back?
He's like lice. He always comes back.
Oh man, well,
He's
we
going to
gonna
go to the Cowboys.
We gonna see, man. And
He's
comment
going to replace Dak.
and comment below.
Here's a hot take.
Comment below your top 5 quarterbacks of all times,
That's
and
my
the Tom Brady
quarterback.
in your top. Is Tom Brady at least in your top 5?
No.
What?
He gets
You find 5 quarterbacks better?
queued for cheating.
Do you disqualify Drake for being the greatest rapper alive?
I don't care about that. Drake's not the greatest rapper of all time, though. He's like top 10.
Okay, so you don't disqualify him, but you disqualify Tom Brady.
Sports and music's different.
Do you disqualify Sean Payton?
Yes, he can also burn in the HE double hockey sticks.
Oh Lord!
Because the Saints are cheaters. They ended Brett Favre careers early, and he would have won another championship with the Vikings. But y'all haters hate.
Man, but shout out Sean Payton for getting a new job at in Denver. He's the new head coach at Denver.
I hope you lose every game. I hope you get fired midway through the season.
Oh man!
And I hope your family has to move 5 times. But Sean Payton, best of luck, bro.
Oh my God! And best of
Speaking of best of luck, let's get into the new music, baby. We got New Music Monday, new podcast, new music every Monday. And we're going to tell you what just dropped last Friday. Because, it's really Thursday at midnight, but it's coming out on Friday. What just dropped? We're going to break into it. And every once in a while, we'll give you a throwback pick. But what you do need to check out is our music mix number 4.
Hey man, check out music mix number 4. We got you got Baby Drill on there. Oh, finally, you got some more songs in there that's not Chicago music.
Yeah, I need to add more songs. There's only like 9 videos or so on this playlist, but I'm gonna add some more. And I'm sorry we're a little behind on this, but the weather's been bad. It's been bad. If you didn't know that everything's been freezing over, we weren't really in the studio this past week. We were using old videos for crib reactions, and we didn't even do an NFL video because of the weather. But we're gonna get back into it, and I'm gonna add more music definitely to music mix number 4.
Hey, and you already know, man, it's time to see what music dropped this week. Ain't nothing really dropped. So
nothing.
We got Young Lean, Sugar World, which is trash. We had Jada Youngin drop Forever 23 2 times. I mean,
People say that's underrated fire.
We heard that tape like 3 times.
Still fire. But yeah, we got Lil Keed, we got Money Music,
we got a lot of singles.
That's a single, right?
Yeah, these are singles.
Your favorite rapper, Russ.
He's a singer.
D Savage, Glorilla, Internet Trolls, that's a song. Certified Trapper. Ellie Ma, I didn't know
Filthy
she was a
Rich.
rapper.
And
a bunch of other.
It was a week. It was a week.
Yeah, look at the people on this. I mean, if these are the people that are made it on the cover, it was a weak week.
Exactly. I don't even know who this white boy is with the scar on his eyes.
Yeah, he's the guy that
is
got.
that
He
a
looked
tattoo
like
of Goofy the dog? Pluto?
Yeah, because he's a goofy.
Horrible.
He looks like he lost in the slap competition.
But I'm mad they didn't have my pick of this. My pick of the week, my dog, Big Boogie from CMG Memphis, baby. Brr. So you already know what it is. Definition of big dude. Dropped the new tape. He's CMG artist from Memphis. It's a good tape. I forget how many tracks is on it. Usually, at first I really didn't listen to him because he did a lot of humming and a lot of auto tune on his music tapes. But this one, it's pretty good. He really chilled out on the
Johnny Cinco vibes.
Nah, he doesn't use auto tune like Johnny.
He's not that cool.
It's a lot. It's not that much singing. He's trying to rap more. So I like the way he's going. Hopefully we get more projects by him.
We're paper out over here.
Oh Lord, my co-host say something.
But let's go ahead. I got a throwback pick since it was
what'd you pick?
garbage on music. We got Young Scooter Street Lottery 2. This is actually so old that you had to download it off places like Live Mixtapes and My Mixtapes back in the day. And this is not on Apple Music. I just checked. So you might have to go to YouTube and search it up. You might have to go to like a Live Mixtapes or Spinrilla app to check out Young Scooter. But definitely check out Street Lottery 2. Got a lot of classics. You know, it's I'm gonna go always bring y'all the heat, even when there's no heat in the street. I'm gonna bring you that classic heat.
Bum.
Bumbleclot.
Hey, but you already know, man, what we need y'all to do. We need y'all to hit that like button, hit that comment button, hit that subscribe button. Catch me on Twitter, Feeling Supreme 305, man. On the road to 15K.
Catch me at Papa Obak, Road to 20K on Twitter. And get me up there, get me to 20K.
Oh, man, imagine
that road is gonna be like, what is it on? It's gonna be like in Dragon Ball Z, the Snake Way. That's how long the road is gonna be.
Lord,
20K.
Horrible, man. I'm my co-host.
But you know what it is. You need to check out the QR code.
You know the
time
vibes.
to take us off the screen. Crib Reactions, our other channel, get us to 4K subs. We're already at 3.5K. Scan the QR, Tales from the Crib 2.0. We always give you the links and newest up-to-dates there. Funny stuff, all the stuff on our IG there. TikTok, Tales from the Crib. Check out every other channel we do. It's all in the description. You know, we do videos, reactions, all that other fun stuff. And, you know, we really enjoyed this week. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying with us. We're going to keep y'all, you know, chilling. We're going to keep it going. But we'll see y'all next week. It's Tales from the Crib, baby. I'm going to play some music for y'all.
Tom Brady for president.
Tom Brady will never be president. Never on my watch. Never. Never Tom Brady. Brett Favre for life. Brett Favre for life. And I will turn my co-host mic off because it's Brett Favre for life. The greatest quarterback that ever lived. Odell's the greatest receiver that ever lived. If you don't like it, fight me in the comments.
I thought it was Plaxico Burress. The only thing he didn't catch was that bullet.
The only thing he caught was himself when he popped himself and almost packed himself out. But we're going to pack y'all out in the next week episode. See you next Monday. It's Tales from the Crib podcast, baby. Look out for our Super Bowl prediction videos coming this Thursday, baby.
Hey, you already know what it is, man. Once again, TFTC podcast, man. Hottest podcast in the world, Craig. Stop playing with us.